Hey, this is Mike. So before we start the episode, I kind of wanted to just do a little setup for y'all. This is a really cool episode, one I've been wanting to do for a long time, just for my own personal records. And I think it was a lot of fun. It took a lot. Just a little kind of spoiler alert. It's with my mom. I think a lot of Asian Americans and Asian kids, we want to get our stories of our families, our parents and aunts and uncles and our grandparents and get those stories down. And I know I did. And so I got the opportunity to do it. And it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was a lot of fun. And I encourage anyone who wants to do something like that to do it. You don't have to have a fancy setup. You don't have to be a world famous stand-up comedian like me. You just have to be, someone who wants to get a story down and be willing to sit down and ask some questions. So that's it. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Also, hope the sound is okay. I kind of messed up on the sound just a little bit, but my mom sounds good, and that's what's important. Also, kind of a last little technical thing. I referred to someone in the episode as Ong, and that is Vietnamese for grandfather. So I'm referring to my mom's father. So my grandfather. That's who I'm talking about when I say Ong. And he passed a few years ago. So that's it. On with the show. Hope you enjoy it. This episode of Asian Not Asian is brought to you by the Quarter Pounder with Cheese from McDonald's. It's a QPC time. Asian friends, you know we love McDonald's. Maybe you went after piano class or Kumon, or maybe you had to sneak it after school. Either way, get the burger napkins were made for. Some call it messy, others call it flavorful. Typically, we try to watch our table manners around family and friends, but with the QPC, table manners can wait. Prime deliciousness can't. It's got 100% fresh beef, 2 slices of melted cheese. It's cooked when you order with crunchy pickles, onions, ketchup, and mustard. Order the QPC. Yum! I guess the first question is, do you understand what I do for a living?
I think I know that you work. You had a job in Berkeley.
Yes.
And you left.
Yes. If you're listening, welcome to the Asian Not Asian podcast. I'm your host, Mike Nguyen. I'm usually with my co-host, Jenny Aramoto. She's not here. She's on vacation because she has better work-life balance than me. If you're listening, this is the podcast. We've changed the slug line. It used to be two Asian dudes not from Asia talking about American issues no Americans care about, but now it's the working title is Where Asian People Talk Shit. Okay, there's swearing in this, Mom. Okay, so just hang tight. I'm not supposed to tell you who's on. Okay, that's just a teaser. We're just going to keep this going. We usually do Patreon right now, but we don't have that because this is a special episode. But please check us out on patreon.com/AsianNotAsianPod. You get bonus stuff, which we're working on, and you get a special shout-out on the podcast where we guess your ethnicity. It's very racist, and we're very good at it. We have a 100% success rate. You can check it out. You can look on Wikipedia. We're very good, 100%. Never lost, never missed, ever. And no one has ever gotten offended. So please check that out. Again, that's patreon.com/Asian Not Asian Pod. We usually, today is May 11th, just to kind of put you into some context of where we are. And we're coming at you from Brooklyn, New York City. It is getting late at night. We had to do that because my son was up and he was kicking our asses. He's a bundle of joy, and he's also a demon at the same time. Pure hell when he wants to. He can easily take down a city block of people. But he is also amazing and the best thing that ever happened to me. So it is about 9:30, and normally we have the show. With the show, we ask what kind of Asian you were this week. I am not going to ask that of our guest because I don't think she will get it. But that's just how she is. That is not a slide on her. She's just through and through who she is. Okay, so I would normally do an intro, but this person is surprisingly private. I don't know why. I'm gonna ask her. Okay, her credit is that she gave birth to me. And she has a lot of credits. That was the worst one. Anyways, she's my mom. I'm just gonna call her Mom Nguyen. Everybody, welcome to the show, Mom Nguyen.
Hi, Michael.
Okay, what do you think so far?
Good. I'm surprised that you can talk that fast.
Do you understand what this is?
No.
Okay, but you get it. It's like a YouTube video with no video.
Okay.
And it goes out on the internet, and you can listen to it on an app on your phone or whatever. Some people listen to us on YouTube.
I heard about it, but I never listen.
It's okay.
Even you, for your show, I never.
Jeez. Okay. Well, that's probably fine. You watch a lot of YouTube. Just to say, you're visiting me right now. Usually, you live in California.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
And you're visiting me, and it's been awesome having you here. So you can see Neo. What do you think of my son?
Wonderful,
He's
beautiful, and handsome as you.
It's much handsomer than me.
Handsome, very good looking boy.
He's a very good looking boy.
Very good looking.
He's so good looking.
And I'm not just because I'm a grandmom. It's very, very objective.
Who can argue that you're not objective? Grandmas are the most objective people.
Yes.
Right. So yeah. So I agree. I think everybody can agree that he is beautiful. It's been really nice to have you here. You've been cooking a lot, and you've just been hanging out, and it's awesome. You watch a lot of YouTube. I noticed that.
I do.
I also watch a lot of YouTube, but I'm surprised because you're kind of like a teenager because you're on your phone a lot. First of all, you get a lot of text messages.
Yes.
Who's texting you?
My friends, my relative, my children, actually.
That's a very vague answer. I feel that's like a teenager's answer. I don't believe you. You're on the phone all the time. I don't know who you're talking to. Sometimes I know. Sometimes you're talking to like one of our relatives, but sometimes it's just like some random people.
It's secret. You cannot, and you don't know, and I'm not going to tell.
This is what I've been dealing with every day, people. This is what I'm like. Who are you talking to? And she's like, no, it's your business. And I can't stand it. You live in my house under my rules.
Too bad.
Okay. So you watch a lot of YouTube. What are the banger YouTube videos, YouTube channels you like? Forget Gen Z's always trying to tell us I want some boomer shit. What is the good stuff that you watch on YouTube?
Actually, I like to watch the YouTube about Vietnamese in Vietnam.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the channel? Shout them out. What's the channel?
Saigon ngày nay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Saigon today.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that mean? What do they show?
It actually is about a guy who collects money. It's a charity.
Uh-huh. Is this the guy that looks like me? This isn't the guy that looks like me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
He's not that good looking.
But you know what I'm talking about. He's bald-headed and
No,
he has glasses?
no, he's not.
You know what I'm talking about?
This is a different one.
Okay.
Who's
that guy?
He been in the YouTube for a long time, but he give a lot of charity work, and he help a lot of poor people. And I look at the way he give out the money to the people who cooks,
right?
And make food for the poor.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
okay.
I just watch it to see it.
So you watch these YouTube videos of Vietnam right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
What is it? It's just like people like living in.
I think it's this. I think it's the same in every country. The poor is poorer and the rich is richer.
Oh.
Saigon is totally different, but they a lot of them super rich.
Right.
But you can look at I look at the poor, super poor.
Why?
I think in any society, it's like that.
Huh. But I mean, why do you like watching those videos?
Maybe it make me feel richer.
Yeah. Okay. That's more like it. Okay. There you go. You heard it here first. Yeah. I just so you know, in this show and on YouTube and in my comedy, I don't give anybody money. Okay. Just so you know.
You don't give money to anybody?
No, to myself. That's it.
Okay. I don't give money to anybody either. I haven't given any money to anybody.
That's why we watch it on YouTube.
Except in the church.
Okay, I guess that's church stuff. Okay, fair enough. You also watch some TikTok. You like TikTok?
Oh yeah, I like it.
What? Wow.
It's short and it's funny, really funny.
Mom, you're a teenager, Mom. This
I
is
know.
crazy. Which do you? Is there a TikTok person you like?
I like the pretty girl, the little baby,
the 2-year-old.
2 years old.
Okay,
It's a beautiful one, and she's learned to speak, and she's Vietnamese, so she speaks Vietnamese. Only her mom and her dad understand. I couldn't understand, but they translate. They translate. For us to understand.
That's a pretty good one.
It's very cute.
But you don't have the app TikTok. Do you have the app TikTok, or do you find it on
No,
on
I just
YouTube?
look on YouTube, and then it come out TikTok.
That's a pretty good one. You haven't seen? Oh, I showed you my TikTok.
But I haven't. I don't know. I haven't checked it yet.
Oh God! So come on, Mom. This is terrible.
Yeah,
My TikTok is okay. It's fine. You guys should. Everybody should. Just, I don't even know how to find me. I'm really bad at SEO. So you find me on TikTok. I think it's Nice Pants TikTok. Anyways.
Okay, what's the name?
Nice Pants TikTok. You'll never find me, Mom.
Nice. So maybe tonight I'm going to try.
You find me and follow me on TikTok. Don't follow me. It's fine. I don't even know if you would get my jokes. You seem to be laughing. You seem to be having a good time so far.
So far, I'm not at long. I don't see myself on the TV and
why, Mom?
on
You
the
look
screen.
great. You do.
Okay, thank you.
You said you lost some weight.
I do,
There you go.
but still too fat.
Oh, come on. This is toxic femininity. Okay. No. I wanted to have you on here. I had a couple of questions. It's been, I think everybody who's my generation wants to have stories that they have from the older generation.
Okay.
Like I never was able to get stories from right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Because his stories he told me some from like passing, right? Like he lived through World War II, right?
1 and 2. He's
Right, exactly.
He born in 1890.
Whoa, really?
That's my grandfather.
That's your grandfather. That's your own.
My father born in 23.
Right. So
that's World War II.
So World War II. So he went through World War II, and I always joke that he speaks every language. I mean, he speaks like 5 languages or spoke 5 languages, and the key to speaking 5 languages is to be colonized 5 times.
True.
Right.
Yes, he does.
Right. He spoke Japanese.
he did.
He spoke Vietnamese, obviously. Japanese, a little bit. French.
He spoke English, French, Vietnamese fluently.
Yeah.
Fluently. He spoke Chinese because his great grandfather is Chinese, and he spoke Japanese because he worked for the Japanese company.
Right.
When they occupied Vietnam.
Right. There you go. So if you're listening, if you want to forget Duolingo, just get colonized and you can speak any language you want. So, but I never got the stories from him officially. Like I never recorded them. So I wanted to record a couple from you.
Okay.
But just there you have a lot, I think, but there's a few that I pointedly want to ask, and then we can move on to the present day. But so obviously you grew up in Vietnam, and you want to be vague. So vaguely, what was it like growing up in Vietnam? You grew up in Saigon.
I was born in Hanoi.
Right.
I born in Hanoi, and I moved to the South 1954.
Right.
So I was about 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I grew up in Vietnam, in South Vietnam, in Saigon.
Right.
So, and I left Vietnam in 1973 when I take the scholarship to nursing in DCU.
Right. So yeah. So because you were in the South Vietnamese Air Force.
Yeah.
Right. So but then I guess geez, this is such a big question. So what is your when you look back at just in general growing up, I know there was a war going on probably the whole time, but what were the fond memories you have of Vietnam that you look back and you go, oh, that was pretty cool?
People, if you are talking about the war going on all the time, it's actually I live in Saigon. I never hear a gunshot.
Oh.
Until a Tet offense.
Oh, right.
When a few a little boy communist, they call, wandering into Saigon and shoot.
Right.
But it's not a big deal.
Dang.
People think it's a big deal. It's not.
Dang. This is some, by the way, I got to stop for our listeners. This is some shade you're throwing. Little boy communists.
Yeah. Call a little boy, they teenager. They 14, 15.
I see.
14 or 15 years old, they're wandering. It could be happen in another part of the city.
Another part of the city or something.
But I wasn't.
So it was like growing up, just like any other, you grew up in a city. And you went to school and you did your thing.
Yep. Just like normal.
Right.
From on the time I was in high school, it was peaceful.
Well, I remember, anytime you show me pictures of you or anybody in the family, I have to say, everybody looks really cool. It looks, because, it's like by the time you have photos that you're showing me, I've seen baby photos of you, but like you grew up in the 60s and the 70s, and you showed me the picture of you like in your Air Force uniform and you're getting on the 747 to fly to America. But like I've seen, pictures of your sisters and everybody and Ong and Dad, and everybody looks like really like cool, and it's weird to look at because like it's so I think in America people think of Vietnam, like Americans, they think of Vietnam and they think war. They just think war only. Just landmines and water buffalo. But actually you guys were like swinging 60s, like, hey, like look at my cool haircut and bell bottoms. Right? It's
true. Yeah.
Right?
It was, that's how I say that in Saigon, I think maybe the city is very well protected. So it's not, I never seen a gunshot.
Right. Okay, we're back. So we had a little bit of a break because my sister called. But now we're back. And we were talking about Vietnam in the 60s, swinging 60s. And what are the vibes? What are the Vietnam vibes? Do you know what that means?
No.
Vibes?
Yeah, I know it was vibe, but I don't know why you're going to Vietnam.
The Vietnam vibes, like what'd you do on the weekends? You go to the mall? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What'd you do? Like, what'd you do for fun?
In Vietnam?
Yeah.
Okay, in Vietnam, you go to school 6 days a week.
Oh my God, horrible. Okay, continue.
And you work 6 days a week. The Saturday usually for the worker is half day, like Saturday.
I see. Saturday, you're like working until like 2 or something.
Yeah, but for the student, because the limit of the school, so all the students go to school only half a day.
Right.
In the morning or afternoon. So 6 days a week. So Sunday is amazing. We just go everywhere. Most of the time we just walk on the street. You don't even buy anything.
Just walk around.
Just walk around and dress up and walk around.
Dress up? Like where'd you go?
Oh, we wear my áo dài.
Oh, you wore áo dài?
My áo dài. Yeah, the Vietnamese at that time when you go out the street you wear áo dài.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw pictures of you guys are wearing like bell bottoms and stuff. No?
Yeah, it's fancy people. Then they wear like modernized.
Oh, modern.
Yeah, so
version.
You wear dress like skirt dress or bell.
Right.
Bell. So, but it's very supposed to be very pretty rich or high class.
Interesting. But most people wear áo dài.
Most people wear áo dài.
Oh.
Everybody can wear áo dài.
Not too hot?
Because áo dài is very thin.
Oh.
Áo dài.
Okay,
It designed especially for the Vietnamese weather.
Okay. So it sounds like áo dài vibes. That's going to be the vibe. That's the move. Yeah, okay. So
Áo dài vibe.
Okay. Okay, so okay, fair enough. Okay, so you obviously grew up in Vietnam. Then you wanted to leave. You felt like you need to go somewhere else to have more opportunity. So you joined the Air Force and you came to America.
Okay. So in Vietnam,
here we go. Yeah.
In Saigon, they have only one public university of Saigon.
Right.
And then I think there are 2 private. Is the Buddhist university and Catholic university. And you go the work, and they don't have a lot of faculty. What do you call it? A lot of school.
Right.
So in order to go to school in college in Vietnam, you had to be super smart.
Right.
So the whole
Or
country
rich, I would imagine.
rich.
Or rich.
Or rich.
Right. Wearing
Yeah.
bell bottoms or whatever.
Yeah, you have medical school. They accept only, I think, about 400 students a year.
Right.
So how many students graduate from high school? Could be like 100,000.
Oh, wow.
So they take only 400. How do you compete?
Right.
You had to be super on the top 1%
Right.
to get in it. So there are no opportunity.
Okay. So then you joined up.
So when I then I heard that they have a scholarship for the people who consider excel in English.
Right.
And graduate from like finish high school with the science degree. Then I apply. So there's about 200 people apply, and they pick only 13.
Oh, wow.
I'm one of them.
Nice.
They send, but in order to do it, you have to join the Air Force.
The Air Force.
The Air Force is the one who got the scholarship from military assistant program.
Whoa.
They send you to United States for 4 years on pay.
Shouts to Republicans. So then,
Republican?
I don't know. So then, so you went to TCU.
Yeah, Texas Christian University.
Was it a big shock going to college, like in America? You know what I'm saying? You get to America,
Yes.
and you're like, what's happening? You know, there's malls. Nobody's wearing Owseye. What's going on?
One thing is that when first time I landed in Dallas Airport, Fort Worth Airport.
Yeah.
The limousine picked me up.
Whoa.
We go have 5 bus.
Yes.
So Air Force sent a limousine pick us up.
The United States Air Force.
United States Air Force.
Dang.
So they sent us
Taxpayer
to
money.
TCU.
Gotcha.
First on, we look at the taxi. We think that what's wrong with this taxi? Is the bus or the taxi? So we went over to TCU, and another shock. We sent us to the dorm.
Right.
The dorm is big at the School of Medicine in Saigon.
Right. Yeah. The dorm alone.
The dorm alone, one
Right.
dorm. So they have about, how many dorm in TCU? Maybe about 10.
Right.
So that's the dorm, not the school.
Right.
The school in a different place. And then everybody said, okay, you can have everybody come here, travel for 24 hours. You need to have a shower. And then we go shower, and I turn on. Oh my God, it have hot water and cold water.
Wow.
It's just like,
Well, you guys didn't have running water? You guys had running water.
we have running water, but we never have hot water.
Whoa. Hot water.
How on earth they can have hot water? You can cook.
You can cook boil water.
Cook and boil water.
Yeah.
So, okay. So it's just that the shock first. And then we order dinner.
Like in a, I don't know.
They have a dinner. And I say I'm in Vietnam, and I'm dreaming about we can eat a chicken, a leg in Vietnam. So we say, oh, I want a fried chicken. And they bring a whole chicken.
A whole chicken.
The whole chicken for
Right.
5 of us.
Right.
Okay, in Vietnam, you can have a chicken, and then you cook for the whole 30 people.
Right. Yeah.
So, and here only 5 of us, a whole chicken. So that's the second shocking.
So so far you're shocked with
Yeah.
big buildings, hot water, limo, and
Yeah.
chicken.
Yep.
Those are pretty good. That's very Texas, by the way.
Yeah. What else? That's the first day. So,
That was the first day.
Yeah, first day.
Did you were there parties? Did you go to parties?
The party is like this. Okay.
Here we go.
It's its own way a weird thing. Okay, it's a summer. We came in August. So in the summer, so the people in Air Force, on the officer, the woman officer, come and invite us for the what did you call it, the picnic in the backyard.
Sure.
And we hear that, oh, we're going to go to the party.
Right.
So when you go to the party, you have to dress up. So we all wear outside.
Oh man.
And we got over there, like 20 officers looking at us. They all
But
wear.
you must look cool. I feel people would think you look cool. You know, come on, outside pretty.
They think it's really cool, really pretty, but we are our place because everybody wears short.
Right.
So that's one thing. And then the next day, we going to the what did you call it? The group. We going to foreign student group over there. They have a party.
Sure.
This is a serious party, and we wear short. Because we think the same thing. Same thing.
So you drinking out of solo cups, or what are you doing? You know, playing flip cup. What do you know?
What?
you know, like you like getting drunk at these parties. You know, like is it college, or is it just like it's cool? No. You're like hanging, talking to people.
We are none of the Vietnamese going to drink.
Yeah.
It's just like your mom is never drink.
Right.
But Vietnamese girl at that time don't drink.
Interesting. So you go to TCU.
We never go to the party here, or fraternity or serious. What do you call sorority? No, we didn't go.
Were people generally pretty nice to you?
I think very nice.
Okay,
they're very nice. Especially, I don't know about my friend, but for me, because we didn't understand English very well.
Yeah,
we didn't speak very well for sure, but we didn't speak English. We didn't understand it well, but especially Texan boy. we learned and we say that what did they say that? So, like,
they don't teach that shit in Vietnam, man. Yeah.
The one thing is that I remember at that time they didn't have a calculator at that time.
Like,
it's
they're expensive.
Very expensive. It's IT, Texas Instrument.
Right.
So
didn't
we
have TI-85s at the time.
So we went to buy the one store we went to buy, and they say, "Can I buy a calculator?" Yeah. They say, "What?" We struck it the wrong place. So maybe we struck it different. Calculator? Huh? How do we say it? Calculator? Nobody understand. So finally we spell it. Okay, so okay, it's a calculator. Okay. So so when I went to TCU nursing school, they give lecture.
Yeah.
You have lecture and like how many times a week, and we could not take note because what are they saying up there? It's too much. So, and then they say, okay, you had to read the text first. Had to read the text like the book, a textbook. So they have assignment. Okay, next time you will read chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in book, this book, psychology book. Mm-hmm. And then in the second book, you read chapter number 5, chapter 10, chapter 20, and they wrote it in the board.
Yeah.
And I say, you know how long it takes to read one page? It's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
To read one page, and now you read 10 chapters. So how long it take us to read? So it's very struggling. So how do they do it? The friend of mine, not a friend, the classmate, the American classmate, still know her name, Betsy Reed.
Shouts Betsy Reed.
I don't know where she now. I really don't know. I want to contact her.
Pretty sure she listens to the show. Yeah.
So she have a carbon paper.
Yep.
She put in her notebook. So anything she make, it's a copy.
Oh, I see. So she gave you her notes. Damn, that's so nice.
Very nice. So every day for 4 years, she give me the note.
Wow.
She take out. All I had to do is just buy the carbon and the paper, and she gave it to me. I have textbook, and she's excellent.
Wow.
I remember.
Shouts. Okay. Shouts to Betsy Reed. You know. What was the? So you're doing your thing. You're studying in TCU, and 1975, right?
73.
1973, you get there, but 1975, is the fall of Saigon.
And
And the war.
and of second sophomore years.
Yeah. So you were here, and you can see it on you see the news, right? What's happening, but you couldn't like reach anyone back in Vietnam.
No, we couldn't.
So like, what was that like? Because you just you couldn't like call. Oh, you couldn't call anybody. You couldn't call it. You know, you couldn't text them. You know,
We couldn't call. We
There's no internet.
we are totally desperate.
Right.
We are. Okay, Saigon didn't phone right away, right?
Sure.
It started in like March. So in March, we lost one province
Right.
in Saigon in South Vietnam, and then we lost Quảng Trị, Huế. When we lost it, we can tell from the
Right.
map in my mind. I can tell how much we lost. Then nothing. We just send letter to so send us on the paper
Yeah.
that I can
Yeah, my
sponsor
grandpa.
them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I asked we call the foster parents,
Sure.
Mr. and Mrs. Parrish,
Right.
in
Who
Texas.
I've met before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sponsor it,
Sure.
but it's too late. By April 29, Saigon fell.
So so they could sponsor you through like some program the country was doing or something.
So how they do it? They may have a paper go through the embassy, American embassy in Saigon.
Yeah.
So
I see.
And then from that, if they are enough time, they were allowed to leave Saigon, come here, and sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. Parrish, and so he will be here. But you have to do it like in advance.
Right.
So at that time, American already evacuated a lot of Vietnamese who have a relation with the American,
Sure.
like wife, like children,
Sure, yeah.
things like that. But also my parents my daddy worked for American company.
Right. Okay.
So he could be eligible to go. But the Saigon fell so fast.
Right, right.
We couldn't do it.
So you couldn't. So for how long was it until you could until you heard from them?
Okay. We Saigon lost in April 30th. Saigon fell. The next day, I went to the post office, and the post office there was sign. We suspend on the
Right. Letters.
letter to Vietnam.
Damn.
It's so sad. And then I went to on the newspaper,
Sure.
the last morning news, and it run the big band of black, like
Yeah.
say Saigon, Vietnam fell.
Right.
So it's so sad. But the thing is that on my dorm mate, I think they own Republican at that time. They run like a nut. I appreciate them so much. They run to every single dorm. Especially my roommate. She's American, and she from St. Louis. She have a piece of paper signature to request the Congress people to continue to help Vietnam. So she run
Like a little petition.
Yeah, petition. Yes, on the people in my dorm side the paper, but.
So what? So like
Too
was your status? Did your status revert to, like, what is your status at that time?
I was a student, right?
Yeah.
I was a foreign student at TCU, and I'm just like civilian. I don't have to wear. I didn't have to wear uniform, anything. But after sponsor, I convert to refugee.
So you're now your refugee status.
Yeah.
So how long did it take for you to hear or from the family?
May 5th.
May 5th. So 5 days or something.
5 days only.
Okay.
My daddy actually escaped Saigon on the 29th of April.
Right.
By the help of your daddy.
Right.
At that time, we wasn't married yet.
Right. I remember.
Yeah. So he took whole family, his family and our family, to the boat.
Right.
The boat is navigated by his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
So we escaped. We went out to the ocean. Then we hear the Saigon. They hear Saigon fall.
Right. They got picked up by the fleet or whatever.
They pick up by the 7th Fleet.
Right.
So one of the officer in office, my daddy gave a letter to the officer in one of the fleet.
Dang.
And he sent me the letter.
Oh.
I still have his name, but I don't think he's 75 years old now. I still have his name.
Dang. So you heard from him finally, and you're like, "Holy crap, they made it!"
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's very happy to hear from them because when on the first day of May when Saigon fell,
right,
we watch TV and we see we hear them say there are 130,000 Vietnamese out to the sea.
Right. Okay.
And being picked up by the fleet. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember exactly the number. Maybe 30,000, maybe 130,000 out to the South Sea and being picked up by 7th Fleet.
Right.
But I said, my family in Saigon, they don't live in the ocean. How do they can get escape? But right. I didn't know it happened. So and my parents, the Paris family always try to comfort me and say, maybe your parent is one of 130,000 people. And I say, no, they in Saigon. Saigon is 200 miles, 100 miles from the ocean.
Oh, shit.
So there's no way. But then on the 5th, I received the letter.
Oh, man.
When the only sad thing is that my brother, Uncle Hien, was left behind.
Yeah, because he was...
he's a military and he's in the front.
He's like, in the front. And we didn't see him for a long time.
We didn't see him until when? 1988.
Dang. Well, we'll have him on the show sometime. Dang. Okay, so you made it here. You did it. Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. I don't know if you've been noticing, but 2022 has been a lot. For me, 2020 was the real tough year. It was even crazier than this year. I was irritable. I was tired. I wasn't in touch with myself. I think I was burned out. BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. I've taken time to prioritize myself. I've talked to therapists, to professionals, and it helps. It helps to just say things out loud to someone. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Asian. That's BETTERHELP.com/Asian.
Well, you know me, Mike. You know me, right?
I know.
You know.
I know.
If you know
this,
if you know anything about me, you know that I'm out there.
Yes.
I'm out there.
You're out there.
I'm out there pounding, and a lot of people are like, "Fumi, why are you so good at pounding?" And by a lot of people,
I always ask that. I don't even believe you.
By a lot of people, I just mean Mike. The secret is, it is Helix Sleep Mattress. Helix Sleep has a quiz that takes just 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect for the way you sleep and pounding.
Everybody's unique and pounds uniquely, and Helix knows that. So they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm. Wink, wink. Mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you get hot, and even a Helix Plus mattress for plus size sleepers. Because hey, man, everybody needs love.
Just go to helixsleep.com/Asian. Take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to the customized mattress that will give you the best sleep/pound of your life.
They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for free for 100 nights, risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will.
Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helix.com/Asian.
That's helix.com/Asian for up to $200 off. And when you're doing your threesomes, 2 free pillows.
Now back to this.
it's been however long. I came along, did all the things. Now we're gonna talk about me. Yes, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Sure.
So I guess the first question is, do you understand what I do for a living?
I think I know that you work. You had a job in Berkeley.
Yes.
And you left.
Yes.
And you went to New York. At first few months, I know you didn't have a job, but then somehow you got a job, and I have no idea what kind of job. Working with the business advertisement company.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's it. I know.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay. Here's a pointed question I always want to ask. Were you disappointed I didn't become a doctor?
You have enough brain to be a doctor.
I agree.
You are top in your high school class. Even Nathan is your
other friend.
Your friend
Shouts,
who is a
Dr.
doctor now.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Yeah, he said that Michael top up anatomy and physiology in your class.
Right.
And he said he going to go a long way. And I said, yay, Michael. I said, what? So you got into Berkeley. I said, that's it. So on the second year, he said, I don't like.
Oh, yeah. I was so bad at
I don't like
science.
So I said, oh, maybe he not fit to be a doctor, whatever. And I'm very Americanized in the way that the children do their own life.
That's true, huh?
Yeah.
You are pretty good.
So I not actually not disappointed. I'm just disappointed for you that you can do better.
Oh, snap. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Because now I don't even know what I do exactly.
But now you're doing fine.
I'm doing fine now.
Yes.
I got, I've swindled my way into of several different kinds of careers. I feel if I could, can I say that I've told people on the podcast before that if I could, I feel sometimes I should, let's just say this. If I feel that if somebody gave me the shot right now, I would just go to med school. Because I think my life would have been, I don't want to say easier. It would have just made more sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I was growing up, I was pretty good at science, And there's something about like going to college. I just lost my taste for it. I decided instead, I saw that and I was like, you know what would be good if I started a podcast? I think that would be better for me, I'm joking.
But I never know that you can be a comedian.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I never believe. I know you have a very good sense of humor. Good sense of humor.
Okay.
Very funny.
I was pretty funny when I was a little kid, I think.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Okay.
Very funny. My sister and brother always think that Michael is so funny. But I couldn't believe that you become a comedian. I mean, stand-up comedian.
Oh, really? How come?
I think it's it run in the family that we are very shy.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, very shy. Ask Ali.
Ali is...
Me and Ali was very shy.
What about Isabel? Isabel's not shy.
Isabel and you is not shy.
Huh. Well, I feel like, can I tell you, stand-up, I feel, doesn't have to do with being shy. I mean, I don't think I am shy, but I don't think it has to do with being shy. It has to do with being, you have no shame. That's the...
You have no shame.
I have no shame. That's the stand-up comedians have no shame. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You can shame me all you want, and it doesn't matter. I guess, just to round that out. Well, first of all, just to round it out, what do you think about me now? I guess that's a stupid question, but vague. Well, this is a very vague interview, so we're just gonna roll with it.
I think you in the profession.
Yes.
You okay? You cannot be a doctor. What her name is? His name is the one. The one is the doctor who become a high stand-up comedian.
Oh, Ken Jeong.
Oh yeah,
That guy.
I hear him only twice, and he's pretty funny. But So
He was pretty funny.
yeah. Okay. By the way, I cannot remember name anymore.
It's fine.
So,
Me too. It's okay. It's okay.
But you will be an excellent father. That's for sure.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very nice. That's very nice. I think a good way to kind of put a little pin on that. How are you liking being on the podcast so far?
You be in a podcast?
How are you liking it being on the show right now?
Oh, I haven't heard me talking in.
You can hear yourself, you know? I mean, are you having fun?
I think it's okay. It's not as nervous like I thought.
Why are you nervous?
I told you I'm very shy.
You're
and
not
I'm very private too.
You are.
So
Okay.
so I usually don't.
Who do you think is gonna like listen to this and be like, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna do that? Do you have enemies or something?
No, I just naturally like that. No, I don't have no enemy. I don't.
You're like a python, no enemies, no natural enemies.
Let's talk about the gift that keeps on giving. Hello Tushy Bidet. It cleans your butt way better than wiping, cuts your toilet paper use down by 80%, saves trees, and all the thousands of gallons of water used to convert them into toilet paper. And it comes with a book full of poop jokes. My butt is in love. Guys, here at Asian Not Asian, we love Tushy. Mike and I both use it. And if you're wondering, guys, why are you guys always in sync? Why are you guys, the banter is amazing. You guys are so freaking funny. What is your secret? Well, it's because we have clean butts. That is our secret. The Hello Tushy Bidet washes your bum with fresh water for a way better clean than toilet paper. Make the restroom your best room with the complete Tushy system, including the Tushy Bidet attachment ottoman. It's got an ottoman, oh my god. Toilet brush and Tushy stand and tissues. Join the millions of happy Hello Tushy customers right now who take care of their Yule logs the dignified way. Give the gift of a clean bum to yourself and your loved ones this holiday season and get 10% off plus free shipping right now at hellotushy.com/ANA. That's hellotushy.com/ANA for 10% off and free shipping.
I'm with my guest, my mom. We're gonna play. So there's a game we play in the podcast. It's called Asian Not Asian.
Okay.
And in the game, I name something, and you tell me if that thing is Asian or not Asian.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay.
All right. You ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay. First one. TCU. Is it Asian or not Asian? Texas Christian University.
It's not Asian. it's how is it Asian?
You're crushing this game so far. Great question. Were there any other Asian people at TCU?
5 us.
That's it. I mean, like nobody else? No Koreans? No Chinese people?
Oh, let's see. Okay, we have one Korean girl I saw it, and 2 Vietnamese boy, 5 Vietnamese girl, 1 Philippine. That's the foreign club.
Yeah.
The foreign student that I saw. The foreign student, that's what I saw them. Because they come to the group and we go together. Lot of lot of Middle East.
Huh. Makes sense.
Lot of Middle East.
Okay.
I think, I don't know why Middle East go to Christian. I don't know.
Mom, you got the stand-up genes, man. Okay. So that's a good one. What's another one? The bell bottoms. Are they Asian or not Asian?
Not Asian.
Ooh, okay.
Not Asian.
Interesting. Go.
The bell bottom start in Vietnam about 70.
Yeah.
70. Until I left. It's still a big deal. But then when we come to the United States, it died out. Die, and then come back in 1980. It come back.
Okay.
I know. It died in 1980.
I see.
So I don't know when it come back, but
It's back now, Mom.
Yeah, I know.
You see it. You see it out here in Bushwick. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, how about limousines?
That's what I say. The bus here. This is the taxi. The taxi in Vietnam have seat only 4 people, and here is a limousine. I say, they have a bus this small?
Is
The small bus.
Is this a tiny bus? What is this?
It's it's not Asian. It's definitely not Asian.
Okay, that's a good one.
We're talking about that, okay? Now it's different.
Now it's different, right?
Yeah.
I feel, although I don't know if Asian people like limos. I feel Asian people...
I don't think they have enough room to ride the limousine in Saigon.
Not enough room.
No. You see Hanoi or
I've been to
Vietnam.
Hanoi, yeah.
Very, very,
That was crazy.
very crowded.
Okay, how about last one? Being a good dad. Is that Asian or not Asian? That's a good one, right?
Could be a good daddy, good Asian, but not a good Vietnamese.
You're crushed.
Vietnamese, no.
Damn. What? Why? What? Whoa.
Vietnamese love to drink it so much, and they forgot about wife and children. So.
Whoa, man.
So Vietnamese somewhere.
Okay.
Chen.
Maybe I'm a bad Vietnamese, but I guess I am a bad Vietnamese because I didn't become a doctor, but I do want to be a good dad. So there you go. So okay. Well, that's the show. That's the podcast. So once again, my guest is my mom, and we are having a fun time. And you heard it here first that Limousine's not Asian, being a good dad, maybe good Asian, maybe is Asian, not good Vietnamese. So but I don't think you're on social media. Do you have Instagram?
No Instagram,
you don't
no
have anything.
Twitter, no Facebook, no FaceTime.
Cold-blooded.
I say I'm very private.
You are private. I love that. I love that. And you're retired.
I'm retired.
You're just chilling.
Chill. Chill with 3 kids.
Chill with 3
4
kids.
grandkids running around.
Oh, okay. That's one real quick follow-up just to leave on a nice high note. I have my son, and then my two sisters have sons now too, and and we also have obviously you have a granddaughter. How do you feel now, because you had 3 grandsons in 4 months?
I was okay when you guys got married. Yuri got married beside Isabel. You got married very close to Ali,
Right.
so
My youngest sister,
I
yep.
did tell someone that in next year at that time,
Yeah.
when you pregnant, when you just marry, I say, well, they own dating each other for a long time, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to pop one by one.
Like each one of the me and then Isabel and Ali.
Isabel and you, Isabel
Ali.
and
Right.
Ali will. I said that they're going to pop all of them one by one at the same time.
Yeah.
But then I wait for 5 years.
Well, there was a pandemic too.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
for
shitty.
5 years. So I'm so glad.
Boom.
I'm just glad.
Boom. Now we got a little football team going
Yeah,
here.
we have a basketball team.
Well, a short basketball team. Vietnamese people, we can play basketball. So, okay. Well, I'm glad. I hope you had fun. If you're listening to, if you want to check out more of the podcast, be sure always to check us out on the socials. So on Instagram, we're at Asian Not Asian Pod. You can find me personally, Mike Nguyen, at Nice Pants Bro. And you can find my co-host, Jenny Aramoto, at Jenny Aramoto. Please be sure to check out our stand-up comedy show. I'm not sure when this is coming out, but if you Google Hack City Comedy, then we are there. We're there every month at Union Hall, and you can always find me doing stand-up all over the damn place. So, drop me a DM and find out what it is that I do for a living, because my mom is skeptical. So I think you had fun, Mom, right?
Fun. Yes.
Okay,
well,
perfect.
thanks for having me.
Oh, right. There you go. Man, you crushed it, Mom. You're so funny.
Yep.
All right. Any last words you want to say to our listeners?
I just have to tell everybody that the funny is running our family.
Yes, that's
They're
true.
very humorous fun in the family.
You heard it here first. All right. Until then, be good. Love you. Bye.
Bye.